Dr. Samuels isn't available today, but I can book you in for 9:30 tomorrow. Done. See you then.
Show off. Your diabetes program. Genius. I just made a few tweaks there.
Yeah, as soon as I gave it to you, I realised there were a few figures missing, and I forgot to make it clear that I'd be taking all the sessions myself. I don't want to put an extra burden on you and TK.
Tony, you couldn't be a burden if you tried. Now, I need you to whip up a memo for me to Chris.
Sure, what's the topic?
Primary Care Conference in Wellington.
All right, give him the usual who, what, where.
Thank you.
And was TK going with you?
No, he'll be in honeymoon mode by then. So it's just you and me, kid.
Me?
And no holiday, okay? I need you to work the room. You are, after all, the clinic manager now.
It's nice of you to ask, but I'll have to decline.
Hello? The core focus is on diabetes. You have to go.
Sorry.
Worried about Harry and family things, huh?
That's why I took this job on. 9 to 5. Not so I could skive off to Wellington when I feel like it.
All right, I'll speak to him.
Don't you dare.
I have to. Look, I know Chris isn't my #1 fan. But that should not hold you back, Tony. This is a great opportunity for you.
It's just a conference.
It's just your career.
Can I have some time to think it over?
Of course.
Come on. Thanks for thinking of me. I appreciate it. Okay. Thanks anyway.
Any luck?
This guy called Brett said he's been on Ward 6 all day, so that's him out. This other one's over in orthopedics.
I'll keep trying.
What did the lab say?
They fobbed me off.
You're kidding.
Well, it is biohazard territory. Said I have to deal with a subcontractor.
Which means the leg's a pile of ashes already.
Positive thinking, Tanya.
I can't. Suzanne's been asking for me. She wants to know why there's a delay.
Oh, keep away from her and keep your fingers crossed. Hi, I'd like to speak with Merv. Yeah, it's urgent.
It's weird to think he's out there somewhere, you know? Probably a couple of wives down the track, couple of kids.
Try not to torture yourself too much.
He could be anybody, that guy next door.
Nah, he's got a receding hairline. He's definitely not your dad. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, where's the devastation at?
Good strong 9.5. But not devastation. Disappointment. They don't ever know, you know? Whether he's into beer or wine, rugby or soccer, you know, important things like that.
Well, he was handsome. That's a fact we can rely on.
I'm sorry you had to sit through all that. It was pretty messy.
No, look, I'm sorry I forced the issue. But, you know, your mum was getting on a plane.
You did the right thing.
No, I think this time me and my big mouth just got lucky.
No. If it wasn't for you, I would still be in the dark wondering why my mother never wants to hang out with me and thinking she doesn't give a stuff. Well, that's over now. I have a mum. A proper one. And I have you to thank for that.
Ah. Anytime, handsome.
No, there's nothing wrong. It's just protocol.
What kind of protocol?
Well, your leg has to be checked at the lab before it's cleared for release.
Oh, it's probably all blue by now.
Suzanne, please, try and focus on your recovery. And the first stage of that process is to meet with someone from the Amputee Society.
No, I don't want to be in some club for amputees.
They're an amazing group of people who are ready and waiting to help you. I'm going to schedule you an appointment whether you like it or not.
You do what you have to do, but I still want to see my leg.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't think you do. I need to say goodbye to it. Say thanks for getting me this far. I know it sounds silly, but...
I won't be long. Please tell me you have good news.
2 tumours, 1 kidney, 2 appendixes, a ton of veins.
No leg?
No leg.
Thank goodness for that. Now, if you could tell your team to call
Any
me...
leg comes our way, they'll call you direct.
Thanks.
It'll be in the building somewhere. It always is.
I think it's a great opportunity for Tony to see how other hospitals are running their programs.
And you need extra funding to send her.
I think she deserves it.
Go ahead, put her on the plane.
So you don't mind?
Well, it's your request, so I can't be accused of nepotism, can I?
Well, the thing is, I'll be attending the same conference.
In that case, over my dead body.
Oh, come on, Chris. She needs to be up with the state of play. You know that.
And you need to stay the hell away from her.
it's work.
You're all over my wife, and then you expect me to let you trot off to Wellington with her? Please.
Chris, I'm not talking about your wife. I'm talking about a valued colleague who needs professional support.
Don't you ever tell me what Tony needs.
I am not trying to tell you anything, Chris. I am asking you as nicely as possible.
And the answer is no.
Any update? Sorry.
What did you want?
An update on the missing leg, if you had one.
Right now, that's the least of my worries.
This guy Stu's on a break, but I've left a message.
Right, let's cast the net a bit wider.
Hey guys, guess what? I think I found your missing leg.
You didn't.
I could kiss you.
And it's still got a nice pinky colour.
A prosthetic. Nice one, Alice.
Have you no respect?
Just trying to lift the tension.
Yeah, well, you can just lift yourself back to ED.
And take that leg with you.
All right, I'm going.
Tanya and I are doing everything we can.
Obviously not enough.
I hear Mrs. Pemberton has been asking to see the leg.
I'm running out of excuses.
Stalling is unprofessional. It's not the way we do things here. She needs to be told.
I agree.
Let me know if she wants to make an official complaint.
I'm not telling her.
Excuse me, but you were keen to take the case on. Now you can see it through.
This is not my fault.
We all know that, Justine.
So I'm not telling her.
Hey.
Seriously?
I'm not passing the buck, Tanya. I just think that you're the right person to explain exactly where things went wrong. All right, I'm passing the buck. But delivering bad news to a patient, it can only make you grow as a nurse.
Just give me one more hour, please. I'll turn this place upside down.
Chris did ask.
Please.
Okay. Meet me outside the ward in half an hour. Leg or no leg.
I don't care if you look like a dick. Just to keep your hand up. Okay, I've got you.
So, you're Tanya.
I don't have time for nice intros, buddy. Just shut up, listen, and answer my questions. Do you remember seeing Mick in the corridor outside Ward 3? He went off to get a wheelchair for one of the patients. He said he talked with you briefly. One of the doctors was giving him a hard time.
I remember.
Okay, Stu, did you see Mick's trolley in the corridor?
Yeah.
Did you touch Mick's trolley?
I was just trying to be efficient.
What did you do?
I took the dirty sheets off.
Sheets? Where did you put the sheets?
Laundry truck. Was that wrong?
You're coming with me. Move! Hurry up.
Right. What'd you do this time?
I don't know what you're talking about. I asked Chris if Tony could attend a conference. He said no.
Because the conference is on pole dancing? Come on, Callum, spit it out.
Because I would be attending the conference too. There lies the problem.
And you expected him to say yes? Give me a break.
It was a genuine request.
It was a tactical move to get right up Chris's nose.
Tony has proven herself to be very
Tony has
valuable.
got to get another job.
Excuse me?
The only reason you hired her was to get back at Chris. This whole thing is a farce.
Tony loves this job. She's thriving, building a career.
Then she's a mug.
Tony is part of my team. You better get used to that, Justine. You and
Chris is never going to get used to it. And he'll never let you have one itty-bitty favour when it comes to Tony. So how's that for career building? She might as well stay at home and look after the sprog.
Hi, my name is Tanya Weston. I'm a nurse at Shortland Street and I need your help to find a missing leg.
What?
For you, it would look like a large, sealed, white plastic bag.
There's some bags in the lost property.
It's bigger.
Sorry, love.
Let us look at the dirty wash anyway. Where is it?
Over there.
Which bins are ours?
All of them.
Get the gloves. I wouldn't mind a pasta machine.
No one is going to buy us a pasta machine.
Well, actually, Mum and Dad have asked us what we want, so...
We need a new heater.
Pasta.
Heater.
You can't shut me up with a pash, buddy.
Watch me.
Pasta. La 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 la.
One word. Incompetence.
Oh, what's happened now?
I told the concierge I was checking out, and then, as you know, I changed my mind. I told him I was staying. He said, oh, that's fine, I'll take care of it. And then the next thing I know, there's this couple of Aussies walking through my room asking me for pool towels.
Ah, no room at the inn.
The place is booked out.
Well, that motel down the road seems nice enough. I mean, it's walking distance from here.
Oh, I'm sick of all those little packets of third-rate coffee, and I did notice you had a plunger in your kitchen.
Do you want to stay here, Mum?
Oh, well, if that's all right with Sarah.
Well, the bed in the spare room is pretty wonky, you know, you get rolled together even on your own.
Well, I don't care about that. The important thing is spending time with you two. Catching up time.
I'll go get your bags.
Are you sure I'm not intruding?
Not at all.
Thank you, Sarah. Now, where's that wedding list? We've got work to do, Mrs. Bride of the Year.
What is it?
Maybe you should check the machines.
I thought you guys just said this was the only lot.
Sorry, I'm new.
Not the only one. Which machine?
These two.
I'll check.
No, let me.
You go there half an hour?
Yeah.
Brenda,
5 more minutes.
let's face it, Tanya hasn't found the leg, so she's bolted. Left you to do the dirty deed. We can't wait any longer. I have to check the wound site, but I'm not doing it until she's told the truth.
All right, I'll do it.
How about we do it together?
Hey, how you doing?
Mrs. Pemberton, I realise that you've been through a lot in the last 24 hours, but I'm afraid there's more.
Sorry to interrupt, Dr. Jones.
Is that what I think it is?
Is now a good time, because we can leave it for later if you like. Just so you know, it's been packed in ice.
Does it look normal?
It looks absolutely fine to me.
I suppose you had to touch it.
There was no problem at all.
Okay, I'm ready. You can close it. I'm sorry for the things I've said. I know you tried your best.
Would you still like someone else to examine it?
No. It's over now.
Just so you're on the same page, Callum asked if you could go to this conference, and I said no,
Because it was Callum asking.
because we don't have the budget for it.
Had enough budget to send you and Justine to Christchurch.
Well, we're surgeons.
And I'm just a glorified nurse playing dress-ups as clinic manager.
You're not going, Tony. Accept it.
I got this funny feeling, all prickly. Like my head suddenly turned into a doormat.
Okay, keep it down.
Get stuffed.
Tony,
If the hospital was so hard up, I'll pay for myself.
that would set an unacceptable precedent.
You're only doing this because you want to piss him off.
Okay, that's enough.
Now you've pissed me off. Good on you. 2-for-1 deal. Whatever is going on between you two is getting in the way of my career. If I were you, I'd get it out of my way fast.
We will talk about this at home.
You bet we will.
The connection between Alf and Pen becomes more and more curious in Home and Away, later than Bill, today at 1:20.